what's up everyone? It's me. So I have a pretty fun little game here in the Iwaki at tier 3. This thing is definitely the apex predator at tier 3. So it's hot here today. I have my fan going, I have my windows open. Excuse the audio. I'm not a big fan of boob sweat, so it's what it is. So let's get to the game. So, what goes on here is, you know, typical gameplay for the meta that's going on right now. Everybody abandons flanks, goes to the mid. I'm not going to do that initially. I'm going to go out here on our left flank and check it out, see what's going on out here. So that's what I end up doing, is you can see that the DD and the other cruiser out here on the left flank are heading to the mid. Eventually, I'm gonna double back to the mid after I see what's going on out here on this left flank. So this Phoenix gets spotted early. He's gonna have my attention for a little bit. I'm trying to figure out if I can get a shot on him or not. Looking, when he comes up, I'm like looking to see if I can get through over an island, through a gap, anything like that, to get a shot on him. And then when I come out here, we're gonna spot some friends that we make for the rest of the match. So here's a Janae. And it's kind of funny because everything that I end up engaging early in this match, I'll come back and kill later, in a very different position on the map. So that was a Clemson that was spotted out wide on the left flank. That's, you know, sitting here, opening his guns and firing on me. So I'm gonna engage with this Danae. Initially, we're gonna have some HE loaded. So now I'm focused by the Danae, the Clemson, and the carrier out here, all by myself on the left flank. So I'm like, alright, this isn't the ideal situation. I can see my team is dogpiling into that mid, so I'm gonna kind of swing back around and head towards that mid. I'll try to help out there. Breaking it off with Janae, I'm gonna engage this Clemson, try to keep him out wide. Let him know he has my attention. Right there you can see, so one of my ex-boyfriends, his nickname for me was Button Masher. Which indeed is true. I have a very bad habit of mashing buttons and breaking controllers. I usually have to replace controllers every 2 to 3 months. And on the current controller I have my left button, the left trigger hangs up, so sometimes when I'm aiming you get that effect. So now we've pushed the Clemson out there, we're gonna come back, we're gonna engage with the Janae again. And then we're gonna go up through this mid, because this seems to be where the blue team all is. The red team's mostly up in this mid. So this is pretty much where the fight's gonna be. I know that Clemson, you know, again, I engaged him and kind of pushed him out wide. He's gonna come back and cause problems for that carrier. Unfortunately, I guess it's a carrier player with not much experience, because the Clemson's spotted for quite a while heading towards him, and he decides he doesn't want to move. Our DD will end up going up our right flank, and basically, if it was me and the carrier, I would see that that right flank is wide open, that I'm being pressed from the left flank, and I would have moved my carrier up that right flank. And unfortunately he doesn't, and later in the match that'll cost him. So now we're gonna engage this Campbelltown. Getting up here in this mid and seeing what kind of problems we can cause. The thing I love about Iwaki is it has tools to deal with any ship, any type of ship. Has good AA, has good HE, has good AP, and has great torps. Like, you can deal with anything. It's not only good in a tier 3 game, it is very capable of being top of the team in a tier 4 match. Excellent, excellent ship. So here's my friend the Janae. Wants to come out full broadside. That's going to be a mistake for him. He was broadside to me earlier in the match, didn't pay for it. He pays for it here. Goodbye. Don't sail broadside. Bad idea. You're just giving away your ship when you do that. You can see I had my bow into him, and he was broadside to me, so that was a fight he was not gonna win. Now we're gonna pop back out here, take some shots on this Aurora. Now I'm watching the mini-map. You can see that Clemson is now heading towards our cap. He's heading towards our carrier. That carrier should be moving. He should be heading straight up that right flank. He doesn't. It's gonna leave me in a position where nobody's falling back, protecting our cap. I know the Clemson's back there. I am engaged right now with these guys up here. So I'm gonna get some torps off on this Gangoot, smoke up right here to protect myself. You know, I am a little beat up, about half HP. So we're gonna smoke up, throw some torps at this Gangoot, and then we're gonna spin around and go back down to the cap to make sure our cap is protected because nobody else is doing that. At this point, I already realize our carrier is lost. There's nothing I can do for him. There's no way I'll get down there in time to be able to save him. So I'm trying to do what I can do here in the mid. And yeah, this is, like, I realize I gotta go protect this cap. Nobody else is gonna do it. So we're gonna go back down here for this fun thing. And I would really rather not. I would rather stay... like I said, I have good AA. Here's where the carrier's attacking, so I would rather be able to protect some of what's up here. But at this point, it don't matter. Everybody's dead. It's down to a 3-on-3. So I'm just gonna go make sure we don't lose this cap. It's really close on points, so losing this carrier's gonna hurt. And gonna put us in a bad way. Luckily... RDD is going to go up and make an even exchange on their carrier, which is going to leave me as the last hope. But at that point, it's a 1v1. So he leaves it in my hands, but I don't think you can leave it in better hands. It's Muse in an Iwaki at tier 3. So, yeah, let's go. As Clemson thought he was going to get away with all this, I'm not having it. I know he's got the carrier, there's nothing I can do. He's about to get in torp range and do what he does. I just want to get him off the board. Again, this ship has the tools to deal with everybody and anything. I have sonar, so if it comes down to me on a DD, I have the tools to deal with that, but we're gonna go ahead and get him off the board right there. It's too late for the carrier. He's gone. Again, he should have gone up that right flank and got himself out of there. So now they have their carrier and that Gangoot. And again, our DD, and thank God for this DD, is gonna go up there and make an even exchange for the carrier. He's gonna get the carrier, but the carrier is gonna get him. And it's gonna leave a one-on-one with me and the Gangoot. So I'm already kind of calculating that's what's gonna happen. I can see the DD up there. I'm like, okay, you know, hopefully he can bag that carrier. That's gonna leave it 1v1 here. So I'm setting up to take on the Gangoot. I'm ignoring the carrier. You know, I don't have enough time. We're down to almost 5 minutes in this match. I don't have the time to go to the top of the map and kill the carrier. So if he can't get him, this may be a loss. My focus at this point is this Gangoot. So I'm kind of tracking him with the torps, seeing what he's doing. I can see he's going for this gap and he wants to come into the cap. So we're gonna start making moves here. You know, I'm watching my smoke. I know that, you know, by the time he gets down here, I'm gonna be pretty close to having smoke back up. So we're gonna go ahead, reverse. And then we're going to be looking to torp this gap as he comes out. And again, if I need to, I'm going to have my smoke almost ready by the time he comes through here. So if I whiff with these torps, like if he beaches himself and I end up whiffing with the torps, I can smoke up, disengage, and then come back and re-engage. So I already have that plan B in my head. So I send the torps. Now I'm blind, he's blind. He hasn't had me spotted for quite a while, so he knows I'm somewhere in the area down here, but he doesn't know exactly where. I'm gonna head off. And again, if I need to drop that smoke, I got 10 seconds left. Pops out, and guess what? Money. Absolute money. Clutch win. We'll take it. Again, Iwaki is an Apex Predator at Tier 3, Tier 4. Take a look at the results. See what went on here. So, not the most amazing of games, but definitely a good game. Almost a Kraken. One ship short. But it was fun. Yeah, but pretty awesome little ending there. I definitely enjoyed it. Felt bad for the Gangoot. He never saw it coming. Thank you, and I will catch you next time. Have a good day. Bye.